I'm live. Grateful day. Welcome to the 103rd episode of the Faith Forward Fearlessly podcast with your host, Jenée Hudson, the Uplifter. Woo! Thank you for joining me today. I empower entrepreneurs to overcome toxic environments and self-doubt, to take decisive action, lead boldly in identity, and to persevere, all anchored in faith. Now, before I dive into today's episode, please don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, you guys. The Faith Forward Fearlessly podcast by Jenée Hudson. Make sure that you like it, subscribe to it, share it, and just be a blessing to someone else who needs to hear all the great gems. All right? Time for the shirt. So today's shirt pretty much says, Godfidence, a person who uses their gifts, if y'all can see all that, talents and skills to fulfill God's plan. Yes. And also, this shirt is a reminder to simply just use such learned wisdom to take yourself beyond all challenges and to the next level. Yes. So this is a perfect transition into today's topic called Start Next Chapter Today. All right. Don't wait for January 2026, you guys. Don't be that person. I never wait. I'm always, look, we still have a whole month of December to get things together and to excel, and we can do it. All right. So first, allow me to just share 3 eye-opening statistics just simply about even this topic, you guys. Man. So the first one is, according to the YouGov poll, you guys, 64% of people who wait until January to start their goals, they actually abandon them before February 1st. I'm a believer of that, you guys, because years ago, when I used to have all these, oh my gosh, New Year's resolutions and stuff like that, that was me, let me tell you. Why? Because motivation actually fades when the goal is attached to a date, you guys. I actually had to learn that instead of a discipline, which is most important about even having New Year's resolutions or goals. Do it before January. That's what I'm just going to tell you, okay? And then secondly, a Harvard Business Review study revealed that people who set goals, you guys, in December, and we're in the month of December, right? Instead of waiting until January, are 47% more likely to actually remain consistent for 6 months or longer. That is phenomenal, right? Now, starting before the rush actually puts you ahead of like that resolution burnout crowd. Because there are many of us who just have that burnout by waiting till January. You're like, okay, I'm going to wait and lose that weight or start that job or get that promotion or start saving money or whatever it is. We wait till January and then guess what? It don't happen. And if it does, it happens for like a couple days. And that's it. So stop waiting till January, okay? And then lastly, behavioral scientists at the University of Scranton found that changing a habit is 30% easier during the ordinary moments of life rather than during like major fresh starts of things, meaning your everyday routine is more powerful than your New Year hype, you guys. So again, what I'm about to say, stop waiting till January. Do it now in December, okay? You got this. Honestly, you guys, here's the real of it all. Your next chapter does not begin on January 1st. Mine didn't either, all right? But I had to learn that the hard way years ago. It begins the moment that you decide to stop waiting. that's when it begins. All right. So I'm hoping that that's going to be right now, today, if you have been waiting. Okay. Don't wait till January. You're going to hear me saying this a couple times, many times on this episode, because it's not a good look. Don't do it. All right. Don't do it to yourself. So, too many of us, we treat January like it's a portal to like a new life. Okay, it's January, new life. Negative. Okay, as if December 31st is the expiration date of like the struggles that we've been through, and January 1st is suddenly the beginning of a discipline, you guys. But the date on the calendar, know this, does not change your destiny. Not at all. All right. It actually puts in place like decisions. Decisions are what changes things, not a date. Okay? So this episode is about shifting your delayed dreams to daily decisions. All right? It's about reclaiming your momentum, your energy, and your direction right now. All right? Not after the holiday, you guys. None of that. That fog that's going on during the holiday and wait until it's past. Not after the Christmas decorations come down, and not after life calms down. No, we're not waiting for none of that, you guys. What? Because we starting right now in December. Okay? If you didn't start last month or the months prior to during the year, start right now in December, before January. Therefore, let's jump in right now, okay? Let's do it. Because your future is calling. I know mine is calling. If your future is calling, put calling in the chat, all right? So, and it's not waiting for January either. Know that. It's not happening. Life will pass you by. I know you guys have heard that, right? All right. So guess what? Let's get started. Cannot wait to get started with this. And what? We are not waiting till January. We're starting right now in December. Okay. So here are 3 giftful gems for today's topic. All right. So gift number 1 is titled, Your Life Moves When You Do. That title alone is fire, right? Listen. Waiting for January, you guys, it's often like disguised from procrastination. Don't feel bad, because I've done it. I have done it. And procrastination is usually rooted in fear, you guys. Let me tell you that. Not timing. Not at all. When you start today, you interrupt like that story that says, I'll get serious later, or I'll replace it with, or just replace it with, you know what? I'm going to get serious right now. How about that? Not later, right now. So acting now, you guys, it builds that momentum, and momentum builds confidence. Take it from me, because I didn't always have confidence, believe it or not. Yes, me, the uplifter, but I surely got it now. Okay. So it's like, you could take it from me. I'm like analytical, but that's okay. I'm a perfectionist, but guess what? I am unapologetically about it. All right. So you don't need a new planner. That was me. Every year I had to have a new planner, you guys. Let me keep it real with you. All right. Unless you're actually going to put it to action. I wasn't putting it to action though. I was buying this new planner, 2, 3 of them as a matter of fact. You guys, if you're not going to put it to action, why buy it? Don't do it to yourself, okay? But if you are going to buy it, then use it. Do it for yourself, all right? You don't need a new schedule. You don't even need a new year. I am grateful for a new year, because I love to see new blessed days coming my way, okay? But what you need to do is to make a new decision. That's what you need to do. All right. So to assist you in this actual area, here are 3 actionable steps And the first one is to simply utilize the Motion app, you guys. I've got this app on my phone for sure. It's an AI scheduling tool that automatically builds your day around like actions and it helps you like commit to it, right? It rearranges your calendar in real time so that movement becomes like non-negotiable. You guys, this app is a straight blessing, all right? And then the second one is for moments of like when you need that extra push. Who don't need an extra push? I know I do, right? Use something called Focus Mate because it's a live virtual co-working tool where you work side by side with like a real person, you guys, for 25 to 50 minutes, creating like a built-in accountability and momentum. You guys, it is phenomenal, all right? And then additionally, if you want like a physical tool to keep like that digital like click counter nearby, you guys, and every time that you like take a small action, you're going to click it. That's what you're going to do. All right. Seeing your number rise. You guys, doing this for yourself, you're going to like see all these things that you've been wanting and been putting off, procrastinating about and things like that. You're going to see that urgency even rise, and it's going to be like reinforced, all because you're using this little clicker. Like, okay, click. This is happening. Click. That's happening. It's going to keep you focused, you guys. Watch how you move by using something just as small as that. All right. Okay. Gift number 2. 1 second. So gift number 2 is titled Small Starts Create Big Shifts. So what do I mean by that? Well, you know, we often like underestimate how powerful small beginnings really are. Unfortunately, I did this as well, so I'm talking to me too, right? You know, most people think that change has to be like dramatic, painful, or even impressive. Well, that is far from the truth. You know what? Because the real transformation, you guys, happens through like small, consistent steps taken daily. I learned that, you guys, and man, did it change all the things that I'm doing within life, my businesses, and just beyond my journey, right? So you need to like increase your actual habits, your focus, and your effort. And doing these things that I'm getting ready to tell you are going to help you with that. So like start like actually starting like small, I guess is what I want to, call it, right? It helps to actually build your nervous system, believe it or not. You guys, it helps like to regulate it and make it better. Because my nerves was out the chain, even starting this podcast, like I've told you before, from the first one. And here we are on 103. Really? These things help. You know what? It's going to help like the stress to like become more mild in your life and what you're doing within your work or as a business person, entrepreneur, even just in your family, you guys. And it's going to help you to make that consistency high. So that's what we want in our lives as entrepreneurs and just throughout our journeys. All right. And so to help you in this area, here are some great gems to just try them out. All right. So the first one, and one very powerful method, is to use the 10 upgrade principle. Let me tell you what that's all about. This is where you're going to actually identify one area in your life, because we got many things in our lives, right? Life be lifing, as we say these days. So you can choose your life, you can choose finances, health, that's a big one. Organization, that's a huge one, especially for me. And then content creation, or even relationships, you guys, and improve it just by even 10%. That's not a lot at all, but it's going to be so very helpful. You're going to do this in the next 30 days. All right. 30 days. Do it for yourself, like I always say, all right? This micro shift, you guys, and this whole method is just used for high performance. It's going to help you. It helps athletes, you guys. So I know it's going to help us. I actually used to be an athlete, but take it from me, it's going to work. All right. And it even helps CEOs. You know, I was running $1 million company at one time. HR, 20 plus years on the executive staff level. You guys, it really does work, okay? It helps to create that sustainable success in which we all deserve and want, right? All right. So secondly, for this area, and another resource that you can use, it's called the habit pairing, all right? Where you attach a new habit to one that already exists. And one that you actually do daily already, all right? Such as like listening to an educational piece of content, like during your commute. I do that quite often, you guys. Or doing like squats, even if you're trying to lose weight and things like that, because I'm trying to do all the things. Let me tell you. Oh, by the way, I just want to say this because I've been consistent using things like the habit pairing, and I lost, well, you might as well say it's almost 30 pounds and things like that. So do whatever's going to help you out to get that weight off of you, whatever that is. I don't care what it is. Don't feel bad about it. Just do it. But you got to be consistent with whatever it is. All right. 3 pounds away from my goal. Okay. Woo! So happy about that, you guys. You don't even know. It's all about consistency with whatever you choose to do to help yourself, though. All right. And this habit pairing is going to help you with that. And then lastly, you can also try using the Streaks app. Okay. Streaks, Streaks. All right. Which focuses on like tracking only 6 small habits, you guys. Just 6 at a time, all right? And it's not, this is going to keep you from being like overwhelmed, which is what I liked about it. And it's perfect for like building small shifts and within your mindset, because you're going to need that even being consistent with one daily thing. Let me tell you, take it from me, I had to learn that too. All right. Now, last but not least is gift number 3. And gift number 3 is titled, Grow Beyond Your Excuses. Woo! This is my favorite one, y'all, because I know I had some excuses. Who don't have excuses? We all have them, you guys. But we got to get past that, all right? I didn't start elevating who I am just with my businesses and just in life until I started letting go of the excuses. We all have them, so let's push past them, all right? So your next chapter, it honestly requires a version of you who is no longer led by fear. You guys, excuses is led by fear. Okay, but no more. It's led by procrastination, perfectionism. Remember that girl? Me? Yup. Or even emotional exhaustion, because the mental these days is so real, you guys. We all know it. We've heard it from friends who have been doing posts about it and things like that. Sad, but true. Okay. So to step into 2026 with authority, no anxiety, no more, right? You must confront the stories you tell yourself. You've heard it right here. What are you telling yourself, you guys, about why you're not ready yet? Stop that. Get on yourself. No more stories to yourself or to others, okay? No more for that, because we are ready to excel right here in December. Not January, December. All right? Therefore, I'm giving you 3 actionable steps to help you in this area as well. So the first one is, and another very powerful tool, is to dismantle excuses. And you're going to use something called rescue time. All right? Which tracks where your time actually goes, you guys, on your actual devices. You know, we're all into our devices, our phones. We cannot put down these phones and devices. I'm guilty too. Trust and believe. But Rescue Time, that app, man, is going to help you to resolve all that. All right. It's going to actually help you also to reveal patterns that you might not even realize that you're feeding yourself these excuses. All right. So no more excuses. You've got the apps that I'm telling you about and all of that. No more excuses. So you're also going to pair this with, cold turkey blocker. That's what it's called. It's a strict digital tool that blocks distractions, you guys. What? This should have been out years ago. Let me tell you. So your excuses lose their power. What? Yes. Let them excuses lose their power and you gain back your power. All right. And then another one, and number 2 for this, is a transformative resource, and that's called the Future Self Visits. This is a good one too. So it's a guided reflection, you guys, where you write a message from a version of you in December of 2026, because we're going to be getting there, right? You are something that you've already achieved, like the goals that you keep delaying. Right? This creates emotional pull instead of emotional pressure. It's going to help you tremendously by doing this. All right. And then lastly, number 3 in this actual area, you guys, to help you is for a hands-on, like physical resource. All right. And you're going to try it's called a goal stamp kit. Okay. Where you stamp the start date of any goal on to like a page, right? So that it's like a visual reminder. All right. We need that. I know I need visual reminders. So I'm a visual learner and teacher. All right. And it keeps you moving forward instead of like slipping back into what? Those excuses. All right. Because what? No more excuses. Not happening. And we're starting today in December. Okay. Well, that concludes the gifts. If you missed any of them, go back and take a look. All right. And start doing something for yourself, you guys. And the amazing gems that I just told you tonight for this episode. What episode 103, you guys? Man, I cannot wait to get to even what's going to be next? 120, 30, 40, 50, 200. Yes. So I want you to hear this clearly though. Listen, you don't need a countdown. Not at all. I know I used to think that way because I am big on New Year's, you guys. My birthday and New Year's, what? I'm big on it, all right? You need a commitment. That's what you need. Not a countdown, a commitment. If nothing else, to yourself, you guys. And what? Starting right here in December 2025. Because what are we not going to do? We're not going to wait until January 2026. I can't stress that enough. Stop waiting for the new year because you're not going to do things anyways. Yep, you hearing it from me. Stop waiting. Do it right now. Do it for yourself. Okay? January 2026 is not the starting line, you guys. Not at all. Today is. Today is the starting line, okay? Your next level is not waiting for fireworks. Nope. It's not waiting for a fresh calendar. I just talked about that. Or a New Year's resolution. Not waiting for that, okay? It is waiting for you, all right, to stop postponing your own potential. That's what it's waiting for. I know I'm just on you guys tonight, but I'm on myself too because it's the real. You're always going to get the real from me. All right. Listen, your next chapter is calling you. I hear it, you guys. So stop being selfish and put yourself out there and help somebody else so that you can see those blessings just come to you. I know that's what I've been doing because I love blessings, okay? If you like blessings, put blessings in the chat because we deserve them, all right? And not to mention, that is God's promise. So come on now, do yourself a service and stop procrastinating. Stop waiting for those New Year's resolutions and things. Start today. All right? Yes. All right. Now listen, you guys, you know I just love you to life for being on my podcast and just listening to me and sharing and things like that. But before this episode ends, I want you to say this out loud. All right? You ready? All right. I know people might think you kind of, wherever you at, but whatever. Say this out loud for yourself. Who cares what anybody thinks? This is what I want you to say. My new beginning starts today. Say that out loud to yourself so that you can hear yourself say that, so you can hold yourself accountable. Okay? I'm going to say it one more time. My new beginning starts today. Yes. Because it does, you guys, and you owe it to yourself. All right? Well, as always, you are so very much appreciated, as I always tell you guys, because you really are. And it is the episode 103, you guys. I am so proud of myself. Cannot say that enough. So this is the Faith Forward Fearlessly podcast with your uplifter, Jenée Hudson, you guys. Please continue to follow, of course, and to share for more ongoing, actionable, and inspiring content. And if you want any of this information free, of course, I'll get it to you. Just DM me directly and leave me your email so I can send it to you and things like that. And put hashtag 103 so I'll know which episode you want the information from. All right? I can do that. And hey, that'll be a gift for you. How about that? All right. Until next time, keep the faith and have many, many blessed days and a prosperous journey, you guys, on purpose. Later.